So guys, come along with me. Tell you guys. So guys, the first place I went to was in this, watermelon, bananas and pineapples joint. It was just like a whole, marketplace selling all types of fruits, but I didn't actually get to buy them because it was not in my budget. And guys, before I even go further, my budget was $5. I only had $5, because I wanted to do groceries. So come along with me as you see how much you can get with only $5 in an African market. So guys, the first thing I bought was these fine tomatoes. As you can see, I actually used around less $1 to get just enough tomatoes that I can use for about 2 weeks, because I don't actually love a lot of tomatoes, because you all know that tomatoes have acid and it's not good for your health. So right about now I was actually just picking the tomatoes, and I used less than $1, I guess $0.85 for all the tomatoes that I picked. And as you can see, these tomatoes are so fresh, just fresh picked from the farm, not preserved in refrigerators and all that. As you can see, they just look fresh. And I bought enough for me and my family. As you can see, I was also with a fellow content creator, African traveler. He was also filming, and I guess and also buying groceries for his family too. So guys, as you can see, the tomatoes looked fresh, and I guess these tomatoes are also very, 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 very fresh. I wish you guys could see them. And remember, I used less than $1 because I needed a lot more. I needed a lot of things, and I only had $5. So guys, that is what less than $1 could get you. As you can see, I finally picked the tomatoes that I needed, because you all know that I couldn't pick all ripe. I had to mix them because so that they can take me on a long time. Anyway, also visited other places. Here I was just walking around the market. As you can see, this is how African markets look. No vegetable or no fruit sold around here are preserved in refrigerators. All these are fresh from African business people market. And guys, I don't know what you think. What do you think about these market? Also guys, I also had to go to an onion place. Here also I used less than $1. I guess I used $0.75 for all the onions I got. As you can see, I was just packing them. And in my country, Kenya, actually, we get them fresh from the farm. That is why you're seeing they are a bit dusty and muddy. So I obviously had to go and wash them at home so that they could look clean. Also, I don't know what you feel about our onions. Tell me from wherever you're watching from. Are your onions, do they look like these, or what's your view about these onions? These, as you can see, this was also a place where also tomatoes were being sold, but for me, I just needed the onions. As you can see, that is me picking the onions, placing them in the basket, so that we could count how much they were worth, so that I could pay. And you can see, that was just me. Also in that same place, you can see I also picked some pepper, together with the big pepper. I don't know what you call these, mango pepper, but in my country we call it hoho. You can go ahead in the comment section and tell me what you call these big pepper. I don't know, I just don't know, I don't remember, so I'll just leave that one for you guys. As you can see, they look so fresh. And guys, I guess I used more than I don't know, they were so cheap. One big pepper was going for about, I even don't know. Actually, with that with the big peppers and the small peppers, I used less than, I don't know, $0.35. No, I used $0.38. Now I also had to get some carrots, because carrots are so good, especially with I have eye problems, so I actually prefer to eat carrots more than actually the tomatoes, because carrots have no acids. As you can see, they looked fresh. The seller had just gotten them from the farm. You can also see he was also selling some potatoes, and that basket that he was putting for me was only going for $1. And you can see they're so fresh, so big, and they are. And my seller also added me some, and yeah, you can also see that he had some potatoes straight from his farm, but I actually had potatoes in my house, so that was not in my budget. Guys, how many dollars are we at now? I remember my budget was only $5, and that is exactly how much I used in these carrot beds. I don't know what you feel like. Are carrots in a place like these ones are so fresh, no preservation, fridge and freezers and all that. It's just laid down on the ground by a Kenyan farmer straight from his farm. Anyway, go ahead in the comment section and tell me what do you think about these carrots. I also had to take some fruits home, because fruits are so good for your nutrients. And yeah, I found this place where there are apples, mangoes, pawpaws, watermelon, cut in slice, and actually here me and African traveler were just buying fruits for ourselves. I think he took a watermelon, and I actually took pineapple, because I actually love pineapples more than watermelon. And yeah, as you can see, this is an African market. Here we just used, I guess, $0.35, because I only got one, and as you can see, it's too big. The piece is too big, and also you can also see that African travelers watermelon was also gotten from a very clean, pure piece of watermelon. So I don't know what you think about these, but I actually enjoyed the pineapple, and yeah, I actually had a really great time. I won't lie. You can see the other fruits, the grapes, just a lot, guys, just a lot. I also had to get some sweet potatoes for me, because I actually love sweet potatoes for breakfast. You can also see this was actually a farmer who had gotten all these from his farm, and was actually coming here to sell them. They look so nice, so good, and were so cheap. I also used $0.38, that is 50 shillings, because I only needed the ones that were worth 50 shillings, that is $0.38 here in my country. So guys, tell me, what do you think about the prices here in my country? You can see the sweet potatoes look so sweet and everything. Anyway, in case you need some, just holler me, just email me, and I'll sure send you some. But anyway, you can see he also packaged them so well. Actually, here in my country, Kenya, papers, the polythene papers are not allowed, so we actually use these ones, because it's actually illegal to be found with the polythene paper. So I actually had to get this paper, this piece of carrier bag, so that the seller could put me the sweet potatoes and the sweet potatoes. Anyway, guys, tell me about what you think about all these. There you can see the seller just placing everything on my basket. Anyway, that was all I wanted. And tell me, what do you think about how much do you spend, how much can you get with only $5 in your country? Go ahead in the comment section and tell me, because this is Africa, this is Kenya, where we get a fresh thing straight from the market at a very low price. Anyway, that's all for now. Please, let's meet in the next video. Bye.